Welcome to the second China-UK Life Science and Healthcare Marketplace. On the 23rd of October 2017 in the City of London, we're going to be bringing together experts from China and the UK to look at developments in the Chinese healthcare space, as well as how UK firms can benefit from that. This year, by popular demand, we're focusing on three key areas. First one is PPP, public-private partnerships, and what's going on in China and how UK firms can access this. The second thing is around medical devices. We're going to be looking at innovation and manufacture of medical devices and how they can access into the Chinese marketplace. And thirdly, we're looking at medical tourism. And medical tourism, we're seeing a growing trend from Chinese coming to the UK to access our services here. With thanks to Pinsent Mason, without whom this couldn't be held, we bring together experts, innovators and operators who are going to share their knowledge with you. So what are statistics that we're going to find that are actually going to make a sense to the Chinese investor? Well, the first thing is population. Well, with 1.4 billion population, we're seeing massive demand for Chinese healthcare. In particular, if we look at the elderly population, over 100 million today are over the age of 65, and that's increasing to 230 million by 2030, a growing population that has to be addressed today. The second thing that we need to be looking at in China in terms of numbers is in terms of healthcare. 50% of men still smoke in China. We also find that over 100 million people are living with diabetes on a day-to-day basis. Challenges that we may have the answers for and certainly can support. The second factor that we need to be looking at in terms of numbers is around the scale of investments being made in China. We're finding that in fact actually by 2020 China is going to be spending as much on its healthcare sector as the total of UK GDP. This means there's opportunities for us in the UK to access that, but also keep in mind Chinese doctors are paid the same as Chinese teachers and other civil servants. There's a big disparity there in how income is actually spent in China. And the third area is around the growing middle classes. McKinsey came out with a report recently that by 2020, 54% of Chinese population will be of upper middle class, which means having an income of up to $36,000 US. Well, currently that's 22% of the population. So we can see a massive growing trend there, and a lot of that money is going to be sought to spend it on healthcare. It's the one thing that Chinese really do focus on. So we're going to be seeing more Chinese coming to the UK looking for treatments, particularly for cancer, for elective surgery, and also for simple body health checks, where they can keep on track of their health and where it's going to. Now, we can find private operators involved in supporting this sector, but also maybe the NHS will be being involved. We'll see how that progresses. So, anyone who hasn't been to a China-UK marketplace event before won't have experienced the energy, the passion that goes into running and attending these events. It's high energy because we only attract professionals from both China and the UK who are going to share their experiences with us. This now gives us opportunity then to bring you and your companies into the China market space. So there are three reasons why we believe investors and attendees should come along to the event. The first one is going to be if you're an innovator looking for new growth capital, or in fact actually new equity partners to help develop your business. We will help introduce you to the people who can matter in this area. The second point, those people who are already involved into volume manufacturing, particularly of medical devices, and you're finding ways in order to access the Chinese marketplace. We can help introduce you and showcase examples of UK firms that have been successful in getting into China and developing their products through into the new and somewhat challenging system. And the third one is around the PPP sector, whether involved in construction or a professional advisory service supporting the PPP sector. You will find an opportunity to meet up with new equity partners, projects and possibly consortia who will help you with that. So once again, I just want to bring to your attention, bookmark the date, 23rd of October. Join us at the China-UK Healthcare and Marketplace, and we will be able to share with you all our experiences. If you want to speak to me, you can contact me on the details here, or look at the programme on the main website, which is chinaukmarketplace2017.co.uk. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.